Continuous tense. The present continuous indicates an action taking place at the moment. But it also tells us about things happening over a period of time. The structure are affirmative, subject plus verb to be plus verb with ing plus complement. For example, you are playing in the park. She is jumping the rope. Negative, subject plus verb to be plus not plus verb with ing plus complement. For example, you aren't playing in the park. She isn't jumping the rope. Interrogative, verb to be plus subject plus verb with ing plus complement. For example, are you playing in the park? Is she jumping the rope? Quiero. Most verbs add ing, for example, play, playing, walk, walking. Verbs ending in e, drop e, and add ing, for example, make, making, take, taking. One syllable verbs with one vowel and one final consonant double the final consonant and add ing, for example, swim, swimming, run, running. Past tense with verb to be. The structure are affirmative, subject plus verb to be in past plus complement. For example, food was expensive, salaries were high. Negative, subject plus verb to be in past plus not plus complement. For example, food wasn't expensive, salaries weren't high. Interrogative, verb to be in past plus subject plus complement. For example, was food expensive, were salaries high. Past tense. The structure are affirmative, subject plus verb in past plus complement. For example, he grew up in the city. They walked in the street. Negative, subject plus didn't plus verb plus complement. For example, he didn't grow up in the city. They didn't walk in the street. Interrogative, did plus subject plus verb plus complement. For example, did he grow up in the street? Did they walk in the street? The rules for pronunciation are: ed sounds t when the verbs end in voiceless sounds. For example, worked, walked. Ed sounds d when the verbs end in voiced sounds. For example, played, live. Ed sounds is when the verbs end in t or d. For example, wanted, decided. The rules for the spelling of ed. Most verbs add ed. For example, worked, walked. Verbs ending in e drop e and add ed. For example, love, like. One syllable verbs with one vowel and one final consonant double the final consonant and add ed. For example, stopped, planned. Verbs ending in y drop y and add ed. For example, cried, studied. Going to or will. When we want to talk about future facts or things we believe to be true about the future, we use will. For example, the president will serve for 6 years. The boss won't be very happy. If we are not so certain about the future, we use will with expressions such as probably, possible, I think, I hope. For example, I hope you will visit me in my home one day. She will probably be a great success. If you are making a future prediction based on evidence in the present situation, use going to. For example, not a cloud in the sky. It's going to be another warm day. Look at the queue. We are not going to head in 4 hours. At the moment of making a decision, use will. Once you have made the decision, talk about it using going to. For example, I will make and have a drink with you, but I must let Harry know. Harry, I am going to have a drink with Simon. If you want to practice, you only need to put in Google the name of the topic you want to practice. Reflection. I'm going to use what I have learning to improve my grammar and spelling and to write and talk in a better way. Thanks for your attention.